welcome to Daytime Tea Time. If you're new to my channel, my name is Candice. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will always know when I upload. All right, y'all, so we got a few things to talk about, and I'm gonna start with Miss Cardi B. Okay. Y'all, Cardi B had to clap back at somebody on Twitter defending her baby Kulture. Y'all know how Cardi B is, okay? Cardi B don't care. She don't like when people talk about her kid, so she went in. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for catching this tea. So it all started with somebody who decided to say that Kulture is not the cutest kid. Y'all know Cardi B was gonna clap back. She don't play about her kid. So this person said, Kulture is not the cutest. And Cardi B said, my daughter is very much the cutest, B. So sit down with your overgrown gums. That's a fake tweet, dumb B. Play with your mother or in traffic, don't play with mine. This person said it's called an opinion. Okay, and this is a fact, B. You is trash. You lucky I am a changed woman. I would have violated your kid so bad. You would have hated your baby father for making them. Don't try my kid. Okay, so at this point, why are people still talking about Cardi B's daughter? At this point, y'all messing with her. Y'all know that's her trigger. Maybe this girl just wanted a tweet back from Cardi B just to say, you know, Cardi B tweeted me back. She went off on me, but she tweeted me back. At this point, that has to be the only reason that anybody will tweet anything about Cardi B's daughter. Y'all know she don't play about her daughter, and rightfully so. Cause I just don't understand how any human being, but specifically an adult, what adult goes online just to talk badly about a child? I just don't understand it. I'm not saying we can't have our opinions, cause we all have our opinions. Y'all know how it is when somebody be like, look at my baby. And if the baby's not cute, you be like, oh, that's nice. Nice shoes, nice blanket. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've all had those moments. You can have an opinion that a child isn't that cute, but you don't never say it. And not just kids, human beings. You be in Walmart, you see somebody looking not that good, but do you walk up to them and tell them they look busted? No. So why the heck do y'all do that on Twitter? Get them Twitter fingers out of here talking about people's kids, especially Cardi B's. Okay. Anybody with eyeballs can see that Cardi B's daughter is actually really beautiful. Listen, I think in this world, we just have some haters, some bored human beings who just are mean and just want to say mean things. And then when they get checked, they talking about, well, it's just my opinion. Okay, you got your opinion and I got mine. And Cardi B shared hers, and she always will when it comes to her child. Period. Ugh, it's a mess. But anyways, y'all, moving on. So the topic of R&B being dead. Where's R&B music? This conversation has been restarted by rapper Young M.A. She made a comment about R&B, and there's some R&B singers who ain't really feeling what she had to say. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all my opinion, but just let me read everything and play everything for y'all. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. So it all started with this tweet from Young M.A. She tweeted saying, music don't feel the same because we barely have R&B. R&B brung that balance to music. Now everything is leaning one way, shaking my head, so it gets played out quick. We need R&B for the balance, no cap. Now when I saw this tweet, I was like, Young M.A.?
You in danger, girl.
I want to believe her heart was in the right place. I want to believe that she meant something else, but she said what she said, and we're gonna go based on exactly what she tweeted. And what she tweeted exactly, she said, we barely have R&B. Rhythm and blues, Ara and Abia. She said we barely have it. That's what she said. Keep that in mind. So, the oh so talented, listen, this is where my bias comes in, okay? Because I love me some PJ Morton. Listen, if y'all don't know about PJ Morton, Paul, he said I can call him Paul. If y'all don't know PJ, you missing out.
Now I let go and I let go.
The also talented, Grammy Award winning singer, songwriter, producer, PJ Morton. He had something to say. With a good heart and a clean spirit, he had something to say. PJ Morton reposted this. PJ said, I got it at first, but I think this take is getting pretty corny and lazy now. There's so much good R&B. You just might not be trying to find it. And he mentioned multiple extremely talented R&B artists, both new and old. And then he followed up with a video to further clarify his statements.
What's up, y'all?
can't believe we're still having an R&B is dead conversation, but here we are. First, I want to say that I'm always coming from a place of love, so I definitely wasn't personally attacking Young M.A. Never that. I was just using her tweet as an opportunity to address that line of thought, which I feel like is old, and tired. I could have even rolled with that maybe some years ago, but especially not right now when there's such a resurgence in R&B music. I'm also not here to debate people, purists. I know you want your 90s R&B back, 80s and 70s. I've been influenced by all of that stuff and love that music. But I also feel like there's so much amazing R&B music still being made right now. I feel like, I say we're in a cable television era of music right now, in the sense that there are people who watch ESPN who will never watch the Food Network, and people who watch the Food Network who will never watch HGTV, but they all have millions and millions of viewers and all are separately successful. Saying that R&B music is not out here because it's not on mainstream radio is like saying if NBC, ABC, or CBS don't have a television show on their station, then it's not valid and it's not popular. I think that time is over. You got cable, you got so many options, and now we got Netflix. You have shows that are more popular on these stations than the main three. It used to only be the three, just like it used to only be the big labels, only 3 labels, and the big radio stations. But there's so many outlets now, so many streaming outlets, not to mention all these amazing R&B radio stations that are out here. And you're overlooking them by saying it's not on this station that I listen to. Well, switch the station if they're not playing what you want to hear. It's that simple. The people have the power now. A lot of times, you have artists, R&B artists, who have hundreds of millions of streams, a feat that radio stations could never get to. They could never have 100 million spins on the radio. So you're saying that song is not popular with 100 million streams and just because it's not on the radio? A lot of times those songs are popular on these streaming sites before they even touch radio. So I just say that to say that the power is in the people, and we have to kind of shift our thinking from the old way of it only being, if it's on the radio, then that makes it big. I'm grateful, that I have fans who sell out shows all over the world, and you may have never heard of me. But that's the day we're in right now. But if you have heard of me and you're a fan of any artist, it's your job to put somebody on and talk about it, or request it at radio if that's where you want to hear it. You have the power, but it can no longer be that it's them. Hey, the mainstream station isn't playing it, so it must not be out here. That's over. Not to mention, everybody I ask, if y'all listen to radio, y'all say they play the same 12 songs out there. You don't even listen to the radio, so that's not even where you're getting your music. So why is that still the barometer of what you say is popular and what you say is out here? So I just think we just need to shift the thinking a little bit. The power is with the people now, and it's a beautiful thing. So if you love something, put it on, support it, buy tickets to it, whatever. Much love to y'all, man. I love R&B music, and we out here. Peace.
Now, in the comment section, you can see that he got a lot of support from R&B singers. JoJo was supportive. She told him it was a great analogy with the cable. Normani was giving him praise. Jade Nova, a lot of people. But I want to talk about Tank, because Tank commented saying, "Thank you, sir. These kids being programmed by the mainstream will say anything." And underneath his comment, someone said, "After reading Young M.A.'s post again, I think she was talking about mainstream. And if that's the case, she's right." And Tank said, "She didn't say any stream. She said we barely have R&B, period. Maybe she lives in a place that doesn't have R&B. Maybe she listens to radio stations that don't play R&B. Maybe she lives in a world where R&B doesn't exist. Here on Earth, though, there's plenty of R&B." Now on Twitter, Hot New Hip Hop shared this story, and Young M.A. said, "Woke they ass up." So it seems that young MA just feels like she was starting the conversation. I don't know what she meant. All I know is what she said. And she said we barely have R&B, like it barely exists. That's what she said. Whatever she meant, she need to say what she meant, because all we know is what she said. We are commenting on what she said. And based off of what she said, I completely agree with PJ Morton. Paul, okay, I feel like he my friend in my head. So Paul, I agree with you. Make sure you guys go stream PJ Morton's new project titled Paul. Make sure y'all support all of the R&B that we love. JoJo, y'all know I love me some JoJo. She has a new project coming out.
I'm caught up in the rapture of love. Nothing else can compare. When I feel the magic of you, the feeling's always new. Caught up in the rapture of you.
Go subscribe to my friend Terrell's YouTube channel. I love Terrell. He has a wonderful YouTube show that showcases tons of R&B.
I give my all to hang. Just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine. And I can't go on living in a memory of our song. I give my all for your love tonight.
R&B is here as long as you know where it's at. It doesn't have to be mainstream for it to be important. I'm just saying. Mainstream does not control everything. I'm just saying. But all right, y'all, I'm done with this and I want to know what y'all think. What do you guys think about all of this? Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm going to catch you in the next one, all right? Bye.